Hello, everybody. Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, wherever you are. We are in Japan for the B.LEAGUE and the battle between ALVARK Tokyo and LEVANGA Hokkaido. Here in the Toyota Arena, Tokyo is where it's all going to go down today. Mascots are ready, fans are ready, players are ready, and a lot of excitement about this game as we head into the festive season. Look at the standings. Levanga up at the second place, the same record as Chiba Jets. Who saw that coming into Eastern Conference? 19-4, riding a 12-game winning streak, which is a record for them. Their previous record, 5 in a row, and right below them with 13 wins and 10 defeats, ALVARK Tokyo, and you can see their recent results. They're riding a 3-game winning streak. ALVARK Tokyo have had quite a few injuries, including Brandon Davies, who's been out since early November with a calf injury, an injury that he thought he had recovered from. He had been dogged by. He is here tonight, along with Kai Taves also, who's out injured. Kai Taves, as you look at the roster for ALVARK Tokyo, Okuro Nakamura, Shuto Ando, Zach Baranski, Seba Saiz, Kikuchi, Marcus Foster, Hiraiwa, Ryan Rossiter, Fukuzawa, Chase Feeler has just signed a loan deal, and Osakabe. And Danny Adamitis, the head coach. And the recent results, well, all wins for Hokkaido. Again, they've won 12 in a row, and that is the last 5. And you can see here in the green, Levanga Hokkaido. And it doesn't matter who, they've all been getting it done. That was Dwight Ramos scoring on the break. Leaking out, catching the pass, and getting that narrow win, 88-87. Beside Tominaga has been terrific of late. They've got Sakino, Dwight Ramos, Kevin Jones, Kikuchi, Kibayashi, Ichiba, Hoshino, Shimatani, Naito, Jonathan Harar coming off the, well, sometimes, I mean, he's just a beast. Jalil Okafor, the big name, obviously, with Tominaga and Morizane. And it felt like Tominaga took a while to get going this season, but now that he has, for Coach Leubel, he has been on fire and playing just with so much character, so much confidence, as we're accustomed to, not afraid to go out and make plays. Takaki Kato, the crew chief in the middle, Ichikawa and Toyota. There is Takaki Kato bowing, big-time FIBA referee, does all the big events. So Hokkaido, again, coming off the narrow win over Toyoma Grouse, and just something about a winning streak, and especially when you get those narrow wins, that you just don't want it to stop. You want to stay on that train. You want to keep that momentum. Dwight Ramos, Kevin Jones, Emishi Matami, Jalil Okafor, and Kasei Tominaga in the starting 5 for Hokkaido. And the good thing about winning is that everybody's happy. The guys that play a lot, even if you're not playing a lot, you're still happy, because what's not to be happy about? If you're winning, the club is happy, the coach is happy, the fans are happy. It's just a great atmosphere, and you can see that number 30 has, well, lived up to the hype Look, he's fixed his hair, looking a little slick. Maybe that was the key. One of the main guys in the Japan national team as well. Had that great run in American college basketball with Nebraska. Played some in the G League. And now back home where he's a big star and sort of has adopted that mentality. I'm sure he had some of it before he went to America, but you can see that he has played the game and understands how they play it, and he's kind of incorporated into his own game. And then you got Osakabe, who is, again, just a gritty performer. And the key is, it's not just about the offense. You got to play the defense, you got to rebound, and you got to be tactically sound in the B-League. It's a physical competition, as evidenced by some of the injuries that have been piling up for ALVARK Tokyo. Frank Kaminsky also, who's a recent signing, he's out. He's unavailable as well because of right knee arthritis. So for ALVARK Tokyo, they do have Okura, Nakamura, Ando, Baranski, Seba Saiz, Kikuchi, Foster, Hiraiwa, Ryan Rossiter, Fukuzawa, Chase Feeler, and Osakabe. And I don't know. I would assume because Feeler is such an experienced player. He was several seasons with Saga Ballooners. Also played in Europe before that. He is definitely a player that, in many respects, if he's fully fit, he would be your main guy. So it's a big acquisition. And I think he will play. I don't think that they brought him in just to sit him on the bench. They need him. And also it depends as well with Seba Saiz. Here he is. So it's going to be Saiz in the starting lineup of Okura, Foster, Rossiter, and Osakabe. So that's a really good starting five. And if you were to compare that starting five before the season and put it up against Levanga, I think you would probably give the nod to ALVARK Tokyo. But it has just been one of those seasons where you just don't know. Again, every season is different. Maturity, some key signings for Levanga. Tominaga factor obviously huge. Brandon Davies has been out. Kai Taves, the Japan International, has been out, injured. He picked up an injury as well at the Asia Cup, so it's been a tough time for Kai Taves. And all you can do as a player is continue to work on your rehab and stay upbeat and optimistic. And as a club, you just have to be patient. It's just part of the game. Injuries happen. So again, looking at the starting five, Saiz, Rossiter, Saiz, the Spain International. Ryan Rossiter has played for Japan. Foster, big-time star in European basketball for a long time, also playing in Israel. Osakabe and Okura, and Shimatani, Tominaga, Dwight Ramos, the Philippines International, Kevin Jones, and that starting five for Levanga. And I think that the strengthening of the team probably has also helped has also helped Dwight Ramos quite a bit for Levanga. We've seen him, I don't want to say blossom, but it just seems like he's played better this season. You already know he's got all the skills, all the talent, and just having so many more weapons out on the court with him. And you can't say enough about Shimatani, the way that he gets out there and really pushes tempo and plays defense. And Tominaga, who, okay, he's not going to make all of his threes, but he's definitely going to get them up. And a missed three-pointer is not a bad shot, really, if you get the rebound. So that also often happens. A lot of rebounds off those long misses. Anyway, we're underway here. Good afternoon. Again, it's mid-afternoon in Japan. It's ALVARK Tokyo taking on Hokkaido in an Eastern Conference battle. And again, the team in white, Levanga, on the road. This will be a real test for them today to see if they can continue that record 12-game winning streak. And getting in and scoring immediately is Osakabe. He, again, is a tone setter, always looking to get things going for his team, and he does with that first drive. Tominaga will not be shy about putting it up. Big test for both players. And you would not say that that is a great shot selection, spinning to his left, fading, and putting it up with his right. And Osakabe looking like, acting like he didn't foul. Okay, so it was Okura they called the foul on. I would have thought that that was on Osakabe, because even as Tominaga kind of drifted back, looked like he kind of moved into him. But if you believe in the old adage, ball don't lie, when the guy goes to the free throw and misses the free throw, then, well, maybe it wasn't a great call, because Tominaga misses the first and misses the second. Here is Osakabe. Oh, Osakabe misses. Goodness me. And then Dwight Ramos goes down and misses. That was more contested. Hard to understand how Osakabe missed. Here he is, left corner. This time he's going to drive. He's going to pass it over to Foster. And there is the first bucket for Tominaga. So it took about a minute and a half, but finally Hokkaido, the red-hot Hokkaido, get the bucket. Oh, Osakabe's pass deflected, but he gets it back. And interesting, they call the foul on Tominaga this time. Yep. So he kind of looked like he got Osakabe up high before he then clattered into Seba Saiz. Seba Saiz missing from close to the elbow. Dwight Ramos, he drives in, and the Gilas man puts Levanga on top. And I think you can appreciate going for those high percentage looks. Those lanes are open. Take it to the hoop. Also get some rhythm. See that ball go in the basket. Get some confidence. Here's Osakabe. Lets it fly. And ball rattles out for Saiz, but the offensive rebound for Rossiter, and now Foster gets it. And that's when it's not a big deal. You missed a shot, but you get the offensive rebound, and then you put it in. Get it from three. So now Kevin Jones tries to answer with a three. Oh, Shimatani with the foul, reaching in. Ren Shimatani. Oh, that had to hurt. There's already a size difference, but it also looked a little awkward. You got to be careful. You don't want to get hurt. You see Levanga going out there, really, it is a physical game. Seba Saiz gets it down low, misses another one. So frustrating start for him. He's seen a couple stay out. Can Okafor get it going? Here he is, drives in, and the former NBA star makes it. Also plays for Nigeria's national team, played for Nigeria at the Olympics here in Tokyo. Nice bounce pass. Oh, Rossiter takes it back out. Saiz this time behind the stripe. Well, behind the charity stripe, rather. And ALVARK Tokyo reclaims the lead. Shimatani drives, and the bump on Okura. So he's going to have to go out. He picks up his second foul, and that means the introduction of Hiromu Nakamura. And Ren Shimatani is going to get free throws. Osakabe also takes a seat next to Chase Feeler. Shimatani makes the first. And the second. So it's Levanga back in front. And here's Shimatani playing great defense. Watch this again. And they turn it over, so they get it right back. Prosciutto Ando in the game as well. Here's number 9, and Nakamura not able to bring it up the floor. Jones catches, turns, shoots, follows up the miss, and Ryan Rossiter tied up. Ryan Rossiter didn't want to turn it over there to give up a layup. Here's Shimatani. Gets it up, and good block, but Okafor gets it back. Shot clock does not reset. Shot clock about to expire. Okafor has it knocked away. He's going to have to put up a long one. And another offensive rebound, this one by Dwight Ramos. An offensive foul on Okafor. Well, it happened right in front of the referee. Well, he got tangled up and I guess grabbed Seiss by the arm. So you can see that Seba Seiss really trying to get physical. This is an interesting battle, Nakamura and Shimatani. Nice bounce pass. This time Seiss doesn't settle for the jumper. He drives and scores. Oh, nice give and go, but it goes off the hands of Harar. Well, we got our answer. Is Chase Feeler going to play? Yes, he is. He comes right into the game midway through the first quarter. Rossiter, size advantage. Good job, Shimatani knocking it away, but still plenty of time. Rossiter handles it well usually, but falls over. Now Foster. Here's Feeler right off the bench. And Rossiter is injured. And this is the last thing that ALVARK Tokyo need is for Ryan Rossiter to be hurt. He's probably their most valuable player for all the things that he does for this team. And that does not look good. Hopefully he'll be able to shake this off. He's holding his right wrist and his arm. Maybe it's like some type of, hopefully it's not like a hyperextension. He's going to go get checked out. So it happens when he falls. Oh, it looks, yeah, maybe not a hyperextension, but definitely landed hard with his arm stretched out. But that will be the end of my analysis. I'm not a doctor. We'll wait and see if he comes back. Okafor. And Okafor gets inside, and he is fouled by Chase Feeler. This part's okay. Well, with Rossiter going out, just makes that signing of Chase Feeler even more important. But free throws are not falling early in the game for LEVANGA Hokkaido. Chiba has come into the game for LEVANGA. And Kikuchi as well, number 6. Chiba wears number 12. Got the dyed hair. Okafor makes one. Here's Zach Baranski. Baranski, the captain of this team, number 33. Kevin Jones is the captain of LEVANGA Hokkaido. Nakamura thought he might have a drive, then he was looking to pass it. See if he gets hit here. He's acting like he did. Not really. There might have been marginal contact. Here's a shot from the wing. Another offensive rebound. Shuto Ando missing his first 3. Here's Seiss. And you can see Seiss has been sizing it up. He's already got 6 points. He's already in the flow now. He's had a couple of misses. Achiba keeps the defense on his back. Gets it back outside to Sakino. Sakino gets it up, misses everything. Kevin Jones gets it, and Harar gets it. He gets blocked. Boy, you got to say that Seba Seiss is just playing with a lot of energy in there. Getting the block, but if this was on Feeler, that's his second. Yeah, he got him on the right arm. He's going to tell the referee he didn't hit him, but he was caught on video on the replay. A basketball player never thinks he commits a foul, that's for sure. And Harar makes both. Six and a half minutes into the game. Shuto Ando drives, stops, and pops. Just such a slick, calm performer for ALVARK Tokyo. Oh, nice decision. Oh, look at the block again from Seiss. Just absolutely sensational start for this guy, and especially on the defensive end. You have to love the energy, the rim protection, and this is not going to have any chance at all of going in if he's in there patrolling the paint. Three-point shot. This is everything. So Rossiter is back on the bench, so assuming he's okay, hopefully we'll see him back in the game shortly. Here's Shuto Ando. Sabasai spins, turns, fades, scores. Sabasai is starting to have one of these games that he's famous for. And that is not good news for Levanga and their hopes of extending their winning streak. Shuto Ando got tangled up. So Rossiter back in the game, so that's excellent news. Well, this has turned out to a real free throw shooting nightmare for Levanga Hokkaido. They have missed several free throws here at the start of the game. Kikuchi the latest. Unbelievable. 5 of 10 at the stripe here at the start of the game. You're not going to win games if you miss that many free throws. You got to be shooting at least in the high 60s. Turn around, Seiss. Well, this is just his world now, folks, and we're living in it. And Adamitis, I don't think is going to take him out of the game because he is hot. 17-11. Jones catches, goes up against Baranski, and Zach Baranski with the contact. So let's see if Kevin Jones can make some free throws. And again, that is a foul. You got your hands on him when he's going up. You might not be pushing, but if you've got your hands on him, then you're vulnerable for that foul to be called. And Jones makes a free throw, which is great news. Great news for the visitors. This is his first trip to the line. And gets both of them to go. Oh, touch pass out to Baranski. It looked good, just didn't make the shot. And this time it's Tominaga who's back in the game, drifts in and scores. Oh. And that's the answer. Nakamura knocking him down. And it goes back to a 5-point advantage. Tominaga, look at him drift, gets it up, thought that they're going to blow the whistle. Oh, and there is the foul, stepping in front. This is so physical, like I said. Hoshino with the foul. That last drive by Tominaga, I don't think you can say that was a good shot. I mean, he's thinking, if he's playing in the States, he will probably maybe get that call, but really, you're not going to get that call here. There's a drive down low, or the dump down low, and the easy bucket. And Osakabe stretches the lead now to 7 points for ALVARK Tokyo, who came into this game with 13 wins and 10 defeats. Going up against the red-hot Levanga Hokkaido. Oh, taking it early and making it. Well, much better from Hoshino. Nakamura. Oh, nice handles. Good. I like that. He's got some game to him, doesn't he? But he misses the shot. It's ALVARK Tokyo leading it behind Seba Sais, 22-17 over LEVANGA HOKKAIDO at the end of one. Well, you play at home, you got the crowd behind you, going up against one of the best teams in the league this season, and hugely important game. There's already several games behind them in the standings, and if you are ALVARK Tokyo, you're thinking we need to get a sweep this weekend. We need to beat LEVANGA, try to climb back in the standings. They're one of the teams that we're chasing. Chiba Jets also up there. Oh, and that is a great take and drive from HOKKAIDO. Great start to the game for number 75. I don't know what kind of defense you call that by Tominaga, but I don't think he can expect his teammates to step in front there. He's got to move his feet. Unless they have some type of defensive rotation, or somebody is supposed to be there, but that's just a pretty straightforward three-point play for HOKKAIDO. 8-point advantage, the biggest of the game for ALVARK Tokyo. White Ramos goes with the left hand, misses, but Harar doing John Harar things. A little bit better. See some stronger play on the glass. Need to see this LEVANGA team pick it up, play a little bit harder. Oh, and that's a great block from Harar, but then LEVANGA's Hoshino not able to get the rebound, or not able to pick up the ball. Watch this, great block. Although, to be fair, it wasn't easy. Here's Rossiter, he's got it. And ALVARK Tokyo right now, they got the wind in their sails, up 9 points. The good news is that Harar seems to be a different player. And Okafor drives in and scores. Got to give them a taste of their own medicine. Foster pulls up from deep. Ramos fouled. Hiraiwa. And the bad news for LEVANGA is that number 11 is coming back in for ALVARK Tokyo. And again, this will be an interesting test with Okafor and Seba Sais. You know that Seba Sais is relishing this matchup. Well, they keep it at the sin. Tominaga, a little floater. Harrar keeps it going. They battle, and there's Rossiter that comes down with the basketball. Now on the open floor. Foster doesn't settle, drives in. He misses another. Boy, Foster's off today so far. Look at Harrar handle it. Oh, my goodness. Who saw that coming? Wow. You compare the play. You compare the play of John Harrar in the first quarter to the second quarter. He's a different player. Look at this. Talk about rebounding and running. I think Ryan Rossiter must have thought he was going to dump it off to somebody. And Harrar just took it all the way. He's really giving his team a spark. Harrar comes in averaging 9.7 points, 7.4 rebounds per game. There's Tominaga. He's got 4 points so far. He's been on a roll of late. Let's see if he can get it going. One of those guys that sometimes forces it because he's so excited about wants to get in the flow, but sometimes you got to let the game come to you. John Harrar definitely, though, has decided he's going to force it, and it's a good thing because his team needs him right now in this type of game. These guys are playing hard. They need his physicality out there. Foster again. And Okafor with the rebound. And he can also rebound and run. Takes it up. Crosses midcourt. Ramos from deep. Harrar with the rebound. Jonathan Hart, look at it. Oh, Jonathan, oh my goodness. He can't believe he missed that layup. Especially the way he's been playing. This is surprising that he doesn't score here. Look at that. Any player, I mean, I don't even think it was a case of he thought somebody might come and block it. He just missed it. Harrar had 13 in the last game. 2 games ago, 24 points. But then he had some low-scoring games before that. Sebas Saiz goes out of the game. Interesting. And it's not because of foul trouble. This coach wants to keep him fresh, but definitely an interesting decision to take him out. Maybe he's on like a minutes restriction. Here's Okafor. Oh, almost lost it, and he does. He turns it over. And there is the foul, and Okafor just has to do better there. Player of his ilk and reputation can't turn it over so cheaply. Look at this. So it goes off his leg, and then a lackadaisical pass to Dwight Ramos is intercepted, and the opportunistic, hungry Osakabe goes down and gets to the free throw line. Osakabe entered this game with the right attitude. He has been solid. It's only the second free throw that ALVARK Tokyo have taken today. Osakabe had made the only free throw they had taken before that, but here he misses the first. He does have 7 points. And he does get the second one to go.
Number 5, Kevin Jones, number 6, Kikuchi Hirotoが入ります。
Kevin Johnson comes back into the game. Tominaga goes out. Tominaga likes to gamble on defense sometimes, but I would say that's the area of his game where he really needs to get better. Here's Ramos. Oh. Second consecutive turnover for LEVANGA. Ramos trying to make a move. Okura to Rossiter. Bounce pass, Rossiter to Baranski, or Failer rather, excuse me. Rossiter is such a good passer. Shimatani drives in. LEVANGA just missing so many layups today. Rossiter over to Foster. He's not going to be shy about putting it up, and he finally gets it to go. And the lead now is his biggest of the game for ALVARK Tokyo. 11 points against the LEVANGA team that has won 12 consecutive games. But LEVANGA turning it over, missing layups, missing free throws. They have not played well in this first half. And even though Foster had missed a few shots, he's not the type of player that is going to be shy about putting the basketball up. He was 1 of 4 from three-point range before that, 1 of 5 overall from the floor. And that is the situation here early in the game. You can see LEVANGA are out rebounding ALVARK Tokyo, but it hasn't really translated to a lot of second chance points. And 40% from deep for ALVARK. LEVANGA Hokkaido have missed all 3 of their attempts from deep. Osakabe sitting down with a big smile on his face. He's got 8 points. Four turnovers you saw in that stat for LEVANGA, just 1 for ALVARK Tokyo. And Okafor almost, I thought he had lost it there, but I think Rossiter must have reached around and knocked it out of bounds. Oh boy, great play. Shimatani saw Okafor sneak in there. That's not the type of bucket you should allow on an inbounds pass if you're ALVARK Tokyo. They know it. Shuto Ando from deep. He misses, but the offensive rebound and then stolen by Kevin Jones. And Jalil Okafor is really frustrated with himself right now because he's realizing he's struggling to catch the ball. Shimatani doesn't really look for his shot today from deep. Okafor, is this what they want? One-on-one? Nope. Almost turned it over again. Ramos kept it, stayed there, and that time the ball just did not go down for Dwight Ramos. It went around and out. Midway through the second quarter, it's ALVARK Tokyo leading by 9 points. Foster to the wing. Three-pointer is good. And it's all about ALVARK Tokyo right now. Okura joining in on the three-point shooting party. Certainly not an insurmountable lead, but right now this team is doing what it wants to do. It's capitalizing on some lethargic, just some struggles from LEVANGA. Some lethargy. 10 points for Scythe, all in the first quarter. Osakabe has 8, Foster 6, and Okura and Nakamura each with 3. Seven points for Okafor, 6 for Harar, 4 for Tominaga. Harar's coming back into the game. Okafor is going out. Tominaga back in the game as well. Osakabe's going to sit down here at this. Might come back in before the end of the half. Levanga looking for a spark. Tominaga throws it up from deep, and he is fouled. He was asking for it, and he got it. But the key is he has to go to the make some free throws. Yep, good call. Shuto Ando got him on the left arm. And again, Shuto Ando acting like he didn't foul him, and he knows he did. Definitely got him on the arm, and that's his 3rd foul, so he goes out of the game. And 3rd consecutive miss at the free throw line for Kasei Tominaga. Makes the 2nd. That has definitely been their kryptonite today, going to the free throw line. He's an 84.9% free throw shooter, Tominaga, coming into this game. So I'm not sure where all these misses have come from. He makes the 2nd two, so maybe that'll get him going. He's now 2 of 5 at the stripe, and it's a 10-point game. Osakabe drives to get a wide open look from the corner. And Chase Feeler, though, gets the rebound. Feeler, shot clock to 5. Foster, open. He's got it. His 3rd three-pointer of the game. Yep, not taking care of the boards. Kills the team. Oh, nice fake. They were not going to allow him to shoot the 3, Chase Feeler. But you know what? If you can get a 2, you'll take it. There's Harar trying to disrupt Rossiter. Sakino trying to play some deep. Ooh, gets Rossiter there. Those two get tangled up, and Foster this time misses. And Rossiter misses an easy putback. Gets it back. He's going to go up again, and he's going to get fouled. I don't think Takaki Kato liked that response from the bench, with Adamitis shouting for a foul to be called. Watch this. I wouldn't say that was horrible defense. First foul, Kevin Jones. Ooh. They have not gotten that many opportunities at the line today. Doesn't have a lot of arc on that free throw, does he? Rossiter goes out. And Seba Size comes back in. Kevin Jones, the captain, with a little turnaround on the baseline. He's usually a threat from deep. Those shots are not on offer, so he's taking them inside. Osakabe. ALVARK Tokyo up 10. Here's Sice. Has to pass it. Here's Osakabe for three. And this time, only white shirts under there, and the ball goes out of bounds anyway. 2:36 remaining. 6 of 16 from three-point range. Now for ALVARK Tokyo. And again, 0 for 3 for LEVANGA Hokkaido. And for a team that has Kasei Tominaga and Dwight Ramos and Kevin Jones, that's one of their strengths. And now the offensive foul turns it back over. Nakamura. Yeah, just kind of a little late setting the pick. Oh, looks like he may have been out of bounds and come back in to catch it. There's Baranski. Tominaga drifts in. Tominaga looking for the foul, doesn't get it. Here it is again. Watch this. Oh. Nakamura put his hand straight up. Lead is 12, chance to grow. Nakamura. So free throws now coming for Nakamura as Harar commits the foul, and the Hokkaido struggles continue here. Look at that behind the back pass. I didn't even see that the first time. That's a terrific play by Chase Feeler. Well, they've equaled their biggest lead of the game now. 13 points. That free throw is good now. Their biggest lead of the game, 14 points. Jalil Okafor back in the contest. And Chiba loses it. Nakamura's defense just too strong. Turnovers have been a problem for, it seems like they have. It's only their 6th turnover. It feels like they've turned it over a lot more than that. Here's Zach Baranski. And another offensive rebound. This one for Chase Feeler. Osakabe with the fake. Back outside, Nakamura. Another offensive rebound. Save Sice turns, and they just were not going to be denied that time. Excellent work, Baranski. Another offensive rebound. I believe they had 5 offensive rebounds that trip down the floor. Jones from deep. ALVARK Tokyo. This ALVARK Tokyo looks like the team that's on the 12-game winning streak and not LEVANGA Hokkaido in this first half. And a break as the ball goes off the hands of Baranski and out of bounds. Zach Baranski playing in his 500th game in the B.LEAGUE. Shows you he's been around for quite some time. Got a timeout here late in the first half. And it's all ALVARK Tokyo right now, much to the delight of this crowd.
ALVARK cheerleader.
Baranski been with this ALVARK Tokyo team since the 2016-2017 season. That is a long run. So this is his 10th season. A decade with the same team. No wonder he's the captain. We're trying to get some calls. Talking to the ref. Chiba, another turnover. Chiba's had a couple of turnovers. Rossiter open from deep. Oh boy. And I tell you what, they have just completely taken control of this game at the end of the first half. ALVARK Tokyo, as evidenced by all those offensive rebounds, it's ALVARK Tokyo leading at 50-31 over LEVANGA Hokkaido at halftime.
足元に十分ご注意ください。またアーカイショー上演中は座席は立たずにご観覧ください。それでは皆さんどうか目を離さずにご注目ください。
Kiva nähdä teitä kaikkia täällä. Joulun aika on niin lähellä meitä. Tällä hetkellä joulun mieli asuu sydämessä. Ja minä tahdonkin nytten tuoda teille uuden lahjan kaikille. Yllätyksenä toivotan teille hyvää joulua! Merry Christmas!
引き続きアルバルクチアリーダーもプレゼントを持っておりますので、皆さんアピールをお願いいたします。ではアルバルクチアリーダーよろしくお願いします。皆様に素敵な夜をお届けしたいなと思っております。ぜひともキャッチの方お願いします。レバーのルークも持ってくれてます。ありがとうございます。さあルークもありがとう、レバーもありがとう。さあみんなもやったかな。さあじゃあルークレバーのおいで。さあアルバルクチアリーダーも皆さん集まりましょう。さあ皆さん受け取ってもらえましたかね、プレゼント。ではみんなで一緒に言いましょう。せーの、メリークリスマス。
あなたも世界も
関してお知らせです。エントリーされた皆さん、お待たせしました。これから抽選開始です。皆さん、トヨタイムズスポーツアプリを開いて確認してください。皆さん、どうでしたか？当選された方は、この後、試合終了20分後までに、場内3階メインエントランス付近のインフォメーションブースへお越しください。トヨタイムズスポーツアプリ大抽選会は、トヨタアリーナ東京で開催されるホームゲームで毎試合実施していますので、次回もぜひ参加してください。それではここで B リーグのパートナー各社をご紹介いたします。B リーグトップパートナーソフトバンク、 B リーグタイトルパートナーリゾナグループ、 B リーグイノベーションパートナーイングロニアホールディングス、 B リーグパートナーズ日本生命 TIS リアル、 B リーグサポーティングカンパニーズモルテ朝日新聞、日本経済新聞社、大塚製薬、野村工芸社、 EY ジャパン、エリメイフィットネス、ストライク、スポーツデータ、ロックアイス、ふるさとチョイス、ボルズ、日清食品、 DNA、 B リーグサプライヤー &SE ホールディングス、 B リーグコミュニケーションパートナー LINE ヤフー、 B リーグスポーツ振興&レベルサポーティングパートナースポーツくじウィナー、 B リーググロースパートナー電通。以上 B リーグのパートナー各社のご紹介でした。日頃のご支援誠にありがとうございます。
ALVARK Tokyo hosting LEVANGA HOKKAIDO today in a B.LEAGUE Eastern Conference battle. ALVARK coming in at 13-10 with a 3-game winning streak, getting things going early with Osakabe. Meanwhile, LEVANGA HOKKAIDO with Kasei Tominaga averaging more than 18 points per game, and he's been on a roll, as has the club. This team has won 12 in a row coming into today. Jiro Okafor having some success early. Seba Sais, though, along with Osakabe, setting the tone early for ALVARK Tokyo on both ends of the court. You can see Seba Sais, not just with his offense, but his defense, his rebounding. Osakabe having some success driving to the basket. And Harar came in after a little bit of a patchy first quarter, came in the second quarter, did very well, sparked LEVANGA, kind of stabilized things. But Chase Feeler on loan with ALVARK Tokyo because of their numerous injuries, coming in, playing hard, playing well. Kevin Jones trying to get things going late in that second quarter, but Feeler showing a little bit of razzle-dazzle with the behind-the-back pass to Zach Baranski. And the 10-year veteran makes that layup. Then Seba Scythe getting in and missing, but there was Baranski with the follow. And it's just been the little things which add up to the big things, especially the offensive rebounds and second opportunities, third opportunities. Ryan Rossiter, despite having to leave the game with an injury early, came back. And it's been all ALVARK Tokyo. Look at that, 0 of 4 from three-point range for LEVANGA HOKKAIDO. 7 of 20 for ALVARK Tokyo. LEVANGA HOKKAIDO missed 6 free throws, shooting just 60% at the line. Also 39.3% inside the arc. See the points off turnovers, 12 for ALVARK Tokyo, none for LEVANGA HOKKAIDO, so that's big. Second chance points, 14 for LEVANGA, just 4, excuse me, for ALVARK Tokyo, just 4 for LEVANGA HOKKAIDO. Bench points, 13 to 8 advantage as well for ALVARK Tokyo. So it has been just a much better display by ALVARK Tokyo, who, despite their injury crisis, you would imagine will really, maybe starting this weekend, really, or continuing on from their 3-game winning streak, make some progress, move up the table, go on a winning run, and get themselves into playoff contention, or contention for a spot in the playoffs. And you could say that, well, it's only one half, and LEVANGA HOKKAIDO can come back out and turn things around in the second half. But when you're chasing a 20-point deficit, that is a long way back. And when you're playing against a team that is confident like ALVARK Tokyo, this is going to be a very difficult task for LEVANGA. No excuses. The effort on the glass, the effort for the loose balls has to be there. They got to play better than they did in that first half. Well, good afternoon, everybody. Welcome once again for second half action now between ALVARK Tokyo and LEVANGA HOKKAIDO. ALVARK with a 19-point advantage, dominating the first half, especially the last few minutes of the first half. And Sebasice really getting physical with Jalil Okafor. And Tominaga comes out, misses with his first 3, but the long rebound to Dwight Ramos. He's going to put one up from deep and miss. And still the 3-point shot has proved elusive for LEVANGA. Sebasice missing the jumper. And another turnover. Tominaga. Marcus Foster driving in, and he misses, but gets it back. Dwight Ramos trying to keep Rossiter away. Rossiter just backs his way up and scores. Okafor, 21-point deficit. Another turnover. Sebasice takes it away. Osakabe from the wing. Well, this LEVANGA Hokkaido team came in shooting 35.8% from three-point range. They hit 186 threes and attempted 519, and it just hasn't happened today. That hasn't worked for them today. Seba Sais fouled by Dwight Ramos. So they come in making about 8.1 threes per game, Levanga. And they can still heat up, so ALVARK would like to come out and just deliver the knockout punch here in the third quarter. He makes one of two. Shimatani drifts in, gets it back, and they're just not knocking anything down. Jones, finally, something falls. The first three-pointer of the game for Levanga Hokkaido. Pushing on Shimatani. They're going to have to create some turnovers. Loibel. I think Levanga Hokkaido is frustrated because they feel like the game is physical, and I think what Loibel is saying is that you're allowing them to be physical against us, but you're not allowing us to be physical against them. Just reading the reaction to that foul. Here's Shimatani up the floor to Kevin Jones. Oh, terrific hustle back by Seba Sais. Gets the block. Look at this again. Just tremendous effort from Seba Sais. And now a foul called before the inbounds. This might be a technical. No, sorry, excuse me. It wasn't. Just a foul. Ball had already been inbounded. I don't think that, I really don't think it's worth ALVARK Tokyo complaining about calls when you're up 19 points. Whew. Oh my gosh. Tominaga. And he gets fouled. And again, you can see the physicality. And Osakabe shouldn't react like this. Can't jump up quickly and then charge at the referee. And then, because the referee will not like being shown up. There's a way to protest and there's a way not to protest, and that was not the way to do it. He's fortunate that he doesn't get a technical called, in my opinion. If it happens again, I think they will give him a technical. Here's Tominaga. Oh, and did not get it off in time. It was a 3-second violation. Lane violation. He got it off in time, but maybe it was a 3 seconds. We'll try to find that one out for you. And now the ball goes back over to Levanga. Shito comes in for Osakabe. Oh, they called the foul on Tominaga. That's what that turnover was for. Here they're trying to stick with it, and just an almighty struggle to try to get the basketball to fall. Oh, another read, and this time Tominaga almost getting the steal. And this time Shimatani does reach and gets it, but look at this. This is going to be their basketball, and at least defensively, they're picking up the pressure. LEVANGA Hokkaido trying to create, this is the only way back for them. They've got to really create some havoc with their defense and force some turnovers. So Adamitis is going to make a tactical adjustment here, I think, because he knows that they're really coming out. These are the turnovers. Now, I think you could say that was a foul, that reach. But that was good defense there. And poor pass. Well, I think the referees, they're huddling up and they're like, listen, guys, this is getting physical. I want to make sure we're on the same page here. Foster taking the long three, misses because they didn't have much time. Here's Shimatani. Ball knocked away. Saiz, another great play by him. And now the ball knocked away as well. Dwight Ramos. Shimatani not interested in taking the shot. Here's Tominaga, gets it up and in. Tominaga is such a showman. Tries to show the guns. He's trying to get fired up. I'm not sure I would do that down 17. And the ball knocked away again. And it's going to be LEVANGA Hokkaido basketball. Shito Ando driving. Good job, Tominaga knocking it away. Then it goes to, yeah, that's a good call. Rossiter got Shimatani in the head. I didn't see it in live action. That's a good call. This is a great finish. Well, that's just who he is, whether you like it or not. I don't think you should be doing it when you're down 17, but that's who he is. Now they want to see if this is an unsportsmanlike, possibly. Look at that fan wearing that costume behind the scores table with the red mascot costume. He's definitely into it. So this is a head coach's challenge, and they're looking at this. Is that an unsportsmanlike? Are they going to upgrade it? I don't think so. sometimes usually when you see a challenge like this, you see also the LEVANGA HOKKAIDO coach call his players over and use it as a timeout and talk to them. But they're just going to wait and review this. Let's have a look here. Is there any intent in this one? No. Oh, actually that second one, well, they could. He got him twice, didn't he? I just saw the first time. No, they might call this an unsportsmanlike. Well, Louisville has, I think he's had some issues with the physicality in this game. He's been talking to the refs saying it's getting too physical. You're allowing them to do this. You're not allowing us to play that way. Now they've gotten an elbow in the face. I don't know. I've got a feeling they're going to call it. Nope, they're going to keep it as an, they're not. Okay. Well, I think it was worth a gamble because it looked to me like Rossiter did not intend to get the elbow, but then it did look like he went back up a second time and got him twice, but maybe I didn't look at it right. Anyway, they get the basketball back. Had they been successful, it would have been 2 free throws and possession, but as it is, they've got it. They're down 17. Playing a little bit better here in the third quarter. Okafor doesn't go right back up, guarded by Scythe. He goes up and scores this time, used his body well that time. So they trimmed the deficit to 15 points. So that foul on Dwight Ramos catching Nakamura as he was trying to cut through. Here's Zach Baranski. 3-point shot. Harar back in the game. Oh, he had it. Harar's got to keep that. Three-pointer from deep. Oh. Well, Shuto Ando knocking it down and taking advantage of Harar's inability to hold on to the basketball. Shimatani, meanwhile, goes down and makes a three. And just like that, you don't want to throw all the blame on Harar, but it just illustrates how one play, one failure to keep possession after you've got it can really cost you. So the lead back to 18. Sabasias catches, turns, scores. And it's back to a 20-point game. Morzani is going to come into the game for the first time. And Sabasias goes out. There he is, Morzani, 28 years of age. Three-point shot, no good, and Chiba gets, or Sekino gets it back to Chiba. Chiba gets it up and makes it from the free throw line. Shuto Ando open, knocks it down. Could be the best pure shooter in this team. Back to a 21-point advantage. So Okafor at the line. Shooting 9 of 15 as a team in the first half. Okafor takes his time, makes the first. We're just 1 of 9 from three-point range. Compare that to 9 of 25 for ALVARK Tokyo. And they just are not. They had a good spell of play there right at the start of the second half. But again, Shuto Ando open and another offensive rebound. Chase Feeler. And they are just playing catch-up right now, Levanga Hokkaido, and it's just not working for them. Great work on the boards from Feeler. Okura started the game. He's back in now for ALVARK Tokyo. 3 points, 1 assist, 1 rebound. And when it goes bad, it goes bad. Rossiter misses the free throw. But Levanga Hokkaido got in the lane too soon, so Rossiter gets another attempt and makes it. And it's a 22-point advantage. Their biggest lead of the game. Chiba drives all the way in and scores. Rossiter. Oh. Another bucket. 13 points for Ryan Rossiter. Pass to Harar. They get an easy one. Rossiter with also 5 rebounds and 7 assists. That just illustrates how he is the complete package for this team and why they can't afford for him to get injured out of anybody. He just does so many things well. A meter behind the arc, and Chiba with the push on Rossiter. Watch this push. ALVARK Tokyo going for their 4th consecutive win. Their 14th win of the season. Tominaga watching from the bench. He's got 8 points and 3 of 9 shooting, but he's missed his 2 threes. And he makes the second, Rossiter. Coming up on the 11-minute mark in the game. Morizani. Morizani has it. Jones, turnaround on the baseline. Chiba kept alive. It goes out of bounds. It'll stay at this end. Final minute of the third quarter. Morizani, little runner. Ball batted back outside to Chiba. Morizani again. Gets in, he gets blocked by Rossiter. Rossiter has it in the open floor. Gets rid of it to Feeler. And now it looks like they might hold it for one. Farrar with the rebound. Here he is. Sakino gets it up from deep. Got it! Well, that gets it back to an 18-point deficit. And you can see LEVANGA, Hokkaido actually winning the quarter with that shot, but they still trail 66-48 to ALVARK Tokyo.
いよいよ運命の第4クォーター、我々の力で We の力でアルバルクに勝利をもたらしましょう。後半最初は東京ゴーコールでいきます。
So that was the three-pointer right at the end of the quarter from Sakino to reduce the arrears to 18. Look at Shuto Ando. He's been shooting away today. Again, he is that steadying influence. 2 of 6 from three-point range. 3 of 7 overall from the floor. Has a couple of rebounds and assists. Foster gets it to Ando, down to Scythe. They get it around to Foster again. 3-second violation. So we saw them get it to within 15 in the third quarter. Then ALVARK Tokyo able to reopen a big lead. Let's see if they can make a run here. Jones. Morizani for 3. Scrap for the basketball. Rossiter comes up with another rebound. Ryan Rossiter today, 6 rebounds. Foster with a nice, oh man, he was going for the hammer. And just like so many times today, even after the miss, they get the basketball back. So they have to play D again. Ken Jones stopped Scythe, got all ball, and comes up with the basketball. So a rare time for Scythe not getting it done. Harar gets inside and makes a difficult shot. How in the world did he make that? 10 points. Great finish. I'll give it to Harar. He does like to push the basketball up the floor. He's going for the steal there. Shuto Ando now from the corner, and it's good. Well, if you gamble, you chase the basketball, and if you don't come up with it, sometimes you give away those open looks. So now 900 threes have been made. Let's see, here's Ando. And there's Harar with the layup. Forcing a timeout from ALVARK Tokyo. Well, Shuto Ando with that last three-pointer, his 900th. I had to double check that because it seemed like a lot, but his 900th three-pointer, which is a record. So just illustrates how good, how consistent he's been throughout his career, Shuto Ando. Coming out of the timeout. ALVARK Tokyo, and a little careless, and Rosser getting away with it. Foster gets it up in time. Nope, after the shot clock. Just looking back at his career, Shuto Ando with ALVARK Tokyo had 134 three-pointers in the 2022-2023 season. That was easily his best. Oh, no, excuse me. He had 165 threes in the 2018-19 season when he played with Nagoya Diamond Dolphins. So those were his two biggest seasons. Harar saved it in bounds almost. That would have been a terrible turnover, but they end up with a long three, and Sekino misses everything. The clock also kind of the enemy. Not usually with 7 minutes, but when you're down 17 points, the clock is definitely the enemy, almost getting a turnover. So ALVARK Tokyo more than happy to keep some time running off the clock. And they get the bucket. Otsakabe. And now the turnover, and that is just probably going to do it. You can't turn it over like that. Look at that. The lead goes back to 22 points. How about that? Harar going for the dunk. He wanted the foul. He doesn't get it. Size missing, taking that one early in the shot clock. Well, I think the bottom line today is that ALVARK Tokyo, of these two teams, were more locked in at the start of this game. And LEVANGA have played better in the second half, but it's a mountain to climb. And the foul called on Rossiter. I don't think anybody has any complaints about the play of Ryan Rossiter today. One of the best players in the league, without a doubt, in my opinion. And his complete all-round game just bears it out. Everything he does to help them win games. 7 assists, 6 rebounds to go with his 14 points. He has a block shot today, he has a steal, and he even got hurt and came back. Okafor makes 1 of 2. Under 6 minutes remaining. The only chance, and I've said this before, that Hokkaido have of coming back in this game is to force turnovers and get some easy points. Make some threes, which they haven't done all day today. Osakabe, he jacks it up and misses. But that was still a good possession because they took a lot of time off the clock. Okafor. And another turnover. This time the ball knocked away from Foster. Harar has it knocked away from him. Now Foster has it. And again, the ball Foster loses control of it, but the ball goes off of Dwight Ramos and out of bounds. And again, I don't know. I think he's trying to do too much there. You got to run the play to try to get a 3, an open jumper. Or rather, right from the stripe. 21-point lead. Seba Saiz. I would probably say Seba Saiz has been the MVP of this game. Just the way he started and continues to play, and just great leadership. Leads by example, plays with tremendous energy. So Levanga's 12-game winning streak is most likely going to come to an end. These two teams will do it again tomorrow. Tominaga, of course, he came in with the big numbers, playing well, but I don't think you could just lay the blame at his doorstep, although it didn't help when he missed those early free throws. But he's a professional. He'll put it behind him and come out strong tomorrow. And if somehow, some way, Levanga, Hokkaido can come back tomorrow, if they do go on and lose this game, which it looks like they will, if they could come back tomorrow and get a win, well, then they don't feel quite so bad about themselves after this weekend. But if they lose 2, then you can, kind of think, oh, well, for their players, for their fans, maybe we're not as good as we thought we were. Tomorrow's game also tipping off at 3:05 local time. Here's Tominaga. Okafor with the board. Harari, fake, goes in for the two-handed jam. Wow, great decision. 16, well above his season average. Chiba Jets rolling to a big win today over Kyoto, 81-52. So they will be alone at the top in the standings. Nakamura gets it over to Chase Feeler. Feeler backs his way down. He's got the size mismatch and scores. Oh, great play once again by Seba Size. What can you say that you haven't said already? He's just been terrific. Just look at his numbers. Size, 15 points, 6 rebounds, 3 assists, and now he has 4 blocks after that latest. And out of all the things that he's done today, for me, those blocks are the most important, because he has basically sent a message to Levanga Hokkaido that you can't bring it in here and think that you're going to score on us. Points for Tominaga. I'm pretty sure that had Seba Size not been a Spain international, there would have been interest in seeing if he would one day play for Japan, but that's not going to happen. Obviously, they've got Josh Hawkinson now. They got plenty of options to play that naturalized spot. Obviously, you have to, like I said, live here for, I think it's 7 years, and you have to pass your language tests and everything else. And Josh Hawkinson is a great player for the Japan national team. So that foul on Kibayashi, who's come in here late in the game with Loibel knowing this one is no chance. Coming back, fouling Hiraiwa. I think the only thing that you can say if you're Loibel after this game, tell your guys, hey, put this behind you. Be ready to play tomorrow from that opening whistle. We know how hard ALVARK Tokyo are going to play. We've got to play that well too. We got to play that hard. Kibayashi losing it. And the other thing is, if you're Levanga Hokkaido, you got to be realistic. You're not going to win every single game. So the fact that you've won 12 in a row, that's fantastic. And you don't want to hit the panic button just because you lose a game, even if you get blown out the way they have today. And I think a true test of what this team is all about, we'll see tomorrow. We'll see how they respond after losing the way they did today. Will they come back out fighting, breathing fire? Will they be ready to go to set the record straight? Even if they don't win tomorrow, but if it's a closer game, it's a far better sign than getting blown out the way that they have today. And sometimes it comes down to making shots. Zach Bransky, relentless out there on the perimeter. Third foul on the captain. Well, Kikuchi, the 41-year-old veteran, he surely doesn't look like he's 41, does he? He looks like he's more like 31. Shiga winning today over Koshigaya. Osaka losing at home to Senda. Saga Ballooners winning over Yokohama B Corsairs. Ibaraki Robots thrashing Akita Northern Happiness. Gun McCrane Thunders falling hard at home to Hiroshima. Dragonflies with Sonoya Brex winning at Altieri Chiba. Yuka Golden Kings up on Toyama. In fact, Seahorses Makawa winning over Santa and Neo Phoenix. Iowa misses that one as well. So most of the heavy lifting done in the first half today for this ALVARK Tokyo team. Really, you've never really felt like Levanga were going to come back today. So that's a real credit to those guys on the court, to Rossiter especially, and to Seiba Saiz, to Osakabe. To Nakamura and Feeler, I think. Those are the guys that have really led the way today. Oh. Young man driving in. Naito. Kira Naito, just 19 years of age. Final seconds ticking off the clock here in the game. Will they get another one? And they will not. So just 1.2 seconds left before that 14th win is in the books, and so it is for ALVARK Tokyo. So a difficult start to the season with injuries and everything else, but they looked today like the much better team, and perhaps they're starting to find some rhythm and everything else, winning for the fourth consecutive time. They bring it in to Levanga Hokkaido's 12-game winning streak. ALVARK Tokyo win it 81-59. We're from Coach Adamitis and from ALVARK Tokyo's players just a second after Levanga Hokkaido exit the arena. And I'm sure that there'll be some good things said for ALVARK Tokyo fans.
アドマイティスヘッドコーチに来ていただきました。さあ本日の勝利でアルバルク東京ホームゲーム
So here's Coach Adamitis. He'll speak in English, so we'll be able to understand what he has to
メ
say.
モリアルな本日のゲーム、指揮を取られていかがでしたか。
こんにちは。
はい、皆さんこんにちは。
It's a very tough opponent, really tough opponent, playing good basketball, playing good season, far away, but I think energy on the floor, energy from the fans, you know, that was like this combine everything together was unbelievable. It was easy to see that guys, they was enjoying their time.
まあ本当にタフな相手で、レバンガ北海道さんタフな、チームですので、しっかりと我々勝てたのは一つの要因としましたが、やはりエネルギーレベルで、勝ったこと、もちろん選手もそうですけども、ファンの皆さんのエネルギーが後押ししてくれたと思いますので、本当に今日の勝利は大きな勝利です。ありがとうございました。
さあではそんなエネルギーあふれるファンの皆さんに最後メッセージをお願いします。
Tomorrow probably we need double energy on the floor and double energy for you, yeah. So please support us like today, even a little bit more, give this energy and let's go together.
はい、そうですね。我々もしっかりと連勝を狙いますので、選手、コート上では今日以上の、ダブルのエネルギーで戦います。それと同時にファンの皆さんのダブルの応援もよろしくお願いします。2連勝を狙って戦っていきますので、よろしくお願いします。
シューター戦行きましょう。ありがとうございました。
ありがとうございました。アドバイティスヘッドコーチでした。さあでは続いて本日のヒーローをご紹介していきましょう。まずはこの人、ナンバー11セバスチャン・サイズ。
There you go, no surprise. Sabas Size getting recognition for his outstanding play today.
さあこのところ絶好調のセバスに来ていただきました。まずは上位チームと戦うにあたって本日どんな気持ちで挑みましたか。
We know it's a hard rival to play against. They're playing really good, and we just can't prepare.
まあ本当に上位のチームなんですけども、我々も、調子がいいという形で、上昇なのでしっかりとプレーして、勝ったことは本当に良かったと思います。
それでは最後にファンの皆さんにメッセージをお願いします。
Thank you so much. Incredible for the support like always. Let's continue winning together.
まあ本当に今日も本当に温かい熱い応援よろしくお願いしました。ありがとうございました。明日ももう一試合ありますので応援よろしくお願いします。
ありがとうございました。11番セバスチャン・サイズ選手でした。では続いてナンバー75大阪部大輝。
Osakabe as well, who had the great start.
さあ大阪部選手に来ていただきました。平均20点を超えるスコアラー富永選手をスリーポイント0本に抑えました。今日のゲーム振り返って聞かせてください。
自分だけじゃなくビッグマンのヘルプだったりとか助けてもらったので、そこはチームの評価かなって思います。
さあ本日も熱く応援してくれたファンの皆さんにメッセージをお願いします。
明日はもっとタフに相手もやってくると思うんで、受け身にならずに、自分たちらしいバスケットやって勝ちたいと思うので、応援よろしくお願いします。
ありがとうございました。75番大阪部大輝でした。では続けてナンバー16チェイス・フィーラー。
So Chase Fielder going to have some words, get some recognition.
さあまずはようこそアルバルク東京へ。
ありがとうございます。
アルバルク東京の会場の雰囲気はいかがですか。
I thought the support today was great. I thought the fans were amazing and really helped us keep energy through the second half. The arena this is a great place to play. I was very excited to come and play in it, but the fans would make it what it is.
まあ本当にファンのサポートが本当に温かいサポートで、今日の勝利に後押ししてくれたと思いますし、それとこのアリーナで、プレーできたこと、本当に嬉しがっておりますので、本当に今日一日ありがとうございました。
それでは今日のゲーム振り返って聞かせてください。
Yeah, I thought defensively our guards did a really good job on Toyonaga, made things difficult. I thought Ryan and Size did a good job keeping things hard for Okafor. And then everybody else just kind of played great zone defense behind it and didn't let anyone else get going. So it was a defensive mentality from us today, and then we were able to get good offensive looks from the other side.
そうですね、やはり、今日の勝利に関しましてはやはりディフェンスが全てだと思いますので、富永選手をしっかりと抑えた、ガード陣、それとオカフォー選手、ライアンとセバスチャン・サイズがしっかりとインサイドでもディフェンスを競合して相手のプレーさせなかったこと、これが一つの、今日のビッグポイントだと思いますので、本当に引き続き明日ももう1回ディフェンスしてから、2連勝を狙いたいと思いますので応援よろしくお願いします。
さあではアルバルク東京のファンの皆さんにメッセージをお願いします。
Yeah, please come support again tomorrow. It's another big game. We got to have the energy to try to get our second one at home this weekend. Just thanks again for all the support today, and please come again.
はい、そうですね、2連勝必ず狙いますので、ファンのサポートのエネルギーとサポート引き続きお願いします。
So what Osakabe said was thanks to the help of our inside players, we're able to play good defense today. We have another game tomorrow. We'll win again tomorrow. That's what he says. So that bodes well.
それではもう一方お呼びしましょう。ナンバー9アンドシュート。
So Shuto Ando comes out. Look at that, 900 three-pointers in his career.
やりたいくせに。さあ、ではね、本日安藤選手スリーポイント3本沈めました。これをもちまして B1 個人通算900本スリーポイント達成いたしました。
ありがとうございます。
振り返って聞かせてください。
そうですね、なんか試合前に SNS でなんかもう900本だ900本だってね、皆さんがプレッシャーかけるせいで前半全く入らなかったんでやめてください。本当にでも後半ちゃんと決めきれてよかったです。引き続き決めきれるように頑張ります。
さあ、そんなプレッシャーを与え続けたファンの皆さんに最後メッセージをお願いします。
はい、明日は今日みたいな試合にはならないと思いますので、皆さんの声援がもっともっと必要になると思います。明日も絶対勝ちましょう。よろしくお願いします。
ありがとうございました。安藤修斗選手でした。イエーイ。
So a great achievement for Shuto Ando, which is just a mark of excellence because it just illustrates how he has played well throughout his career to make 900 three-pointers. I believe this is the MVP award presented to Sabin Size. And why not? Because when you look at what he did today, it was impressive. 15 points, 7 rebounds, 3 assists, and 4 blocks. He was terrific.
さあ、それでは最後、いい締めをしたいなと思いますが、この後皆さん会場内暗くなります。もしね、ペンライトなどお持ちでしたらつけていただきまして演出の一つになっていただければと思います。
As for Shuto Ando, his comments in Japanese, I heard that my record is close to 900, but this news was pressure for me, but I made it, so thanks to the fans for cheering, and we'll win tomorrow. Thanks.
皆さん本日もたくさんの応援ありがとうございました。
A very combative player, Chase Fielder. Perfect addition to this team right now, who is in need of bodies because of injuries. It's all about hard work. Ryan Rossiter wearing the Santa Claus hat, along like his teammates. Early Christmas present for the fans, giving them the win today. Well, let's look back at the highlights of this game. And, you know, to start of this game, LEVANGA, 12-game winning streak, ALVARK Tokyo, lots of struggles with injuries, 13-10, albeit on a 3-game winning streak, but playing at home. And we really expected this to be a hard-fought game, one that would go down to the wire. But ultimately, we did see some good signs early from the visitors, but this guy right here was just, even though he missed a couple of shots early, he was not to be denied. Sebas Sais just took over. Look at that, getting one of his 4 blocks. That was a message. Don't bring it in here. Osakabe was terrific, continually driving to the basket. Just the intensity wasn't there for LEVANGA, but it was for the home team. Harar, after a difficult first quarter, came out and really played well in the second and brought his team back, or at least kept him in it. But it felt like he was the only one that had the right mindset and energy. And then once Kevin Jones got it going a little bit late in that second quarter, ALVARK Tokyo just took over. Behind the back pass, Chase Feeler gets it down low to Zach Baranski, and Sebas Sais missing, and Zach Baranski crashing the offensive board. So just so many good signs today for ALVARK Tokyo, that they were locked in, they were competing on every possession, playing hard. Ryan Rossiter, again, who, like Sebas Sais, leads by example. Kevin Jones, that was the first 3 of the day. Remember, they were 0 for 6 in the first half. And you had, that got him down to a 17-point deficit, Tominaga. But Shuto Ando coming out, making history today, getting to 903 threes in his career, personal individual record. And Sebas Sais won the battle down low against Okafor. Chiba making this one. What we didn't see in these highlights, some of the turnovers that were really costly for LEVANGA Hokkaido. But we had the drive from Rossiter. This is right at the end of the quarter. Third quarter, getting it back to, I think it was 18 points, and you thought, well, maybe if they can do something here, but ultimately, ALVARK Tokyo were not going to be denied today as they rolled to a big win at home. And Harar again scoring maybe their best player today. But this type of turnover here, you just can't make. And it was just an uphill battle from start to finish. Harar getting the dunk and obviously frustrated. Size again. Making the jumper from the elbow. Harar with the pump fake and the dunk. Well, you know, if everybody comes out like Harar did in that second quarter and the rest of the game, that type of attitude, LEVANGA, Hokkaido will have a chance tomorrow. But if they don't come out and play with that same intensity that he showed, they're not going to have a chance. And you talk about intensity, Okafor, Jones, Tominaga needs to be locked in and ready. Baranski, the captain, making that three-pointer. And that was it. Relatively straightforward win, their fourth in a row, ALVARK Tokyo, as they try to get themselves back into the division race and to get themselves into position to reach the playoffs. So happy holidays to you as well as we look at these stats, these numbers, and just 2 threes all day for LEVANGA Hokkaido, 12 of 38 for ALVARK Tokyo. Free throw shooting was poor, to put it mildly, for Hokkaido, just 57.9%. They did grab more rebounds, but gosh, there were so many offensive rebounds. Look at that, 17 for ALVARK Tokyo. It just kind of, when they were getting that separation, that just proved to be so big. And points off turnovers, they had 22-4 advantage. Points in the paint as well. Just all-round domination. Size with 15 points. Rosser 14, Osakabe 11. Surprisingly, I guess, Harar had a game-high 16 points. Okafor and Tominaga with 11 and 10 respectively. And Kevin Jones having a real off game today. But I think a lot of that was a strategy employed by ALVARK Tokyo. They took away their strengths. And again, the Tominaga didn't even make a three today. So that's, when that happens, it is definitely not a good sign. Osakabe, meanwhile, solid effort, especially early on. I'm just wondering if Osakabe has actually had a game this season when he didn't make a three. Yeah, he did go 0 for 3 against Saga Ballooners back on November 12th. He was 0 for 2 against Sendai as well earlier on from that, and also against Gunma, he was 0 for 6. So it happens. So these teams tip it off again tomorrow at 3:05 p.m. local time. You can see in that right corner, and a lot of other action in the B-League. And, well, we'll see where we stand at the end of this weekend. You're not winning any titles this weekend, so no need to panic for LEVANGA. Hokkaido not going to clinch any playoff spots, but I think tomorrow a very important game is, first of all, ALVARK Tokyo go for number 15 and try to keep their winning streak going and try to cement their place as a contender for one of the playoff spots. And meanwhile, for LEVANGA Hokkaido, they want to bounce back and get that winning feeling back and start a new winning streak. Thanks for watching, everybody. One last time, ALVARK Tokyo rolling to a big win here at home over LEVANGA Hokkaido.